What's going on YouTube? How you doing? In today's video, we'll be discussing the deck profile for King in the OP08. I've been waiting for this leader for a hot second now, and now that he's finally on the sim, I've been excited to play him. I decided to go ahead and put me together a deck list. I've been trying to finagle my way around a bunch of different builds, and I've settled on this so far. I really like this list. It's been working out for me. I'm not the biggest fan of the sim right now, but this list seems to be pretty cracked. I'm still trying to work on something that's a little bit more consistent, a little bit more hard hitting. But so far, I really like the way that this pulls together. To start off, we have 4 of the Bond Clay. Using Bond Clay just simply for ramping. And his ability to swing is pretty cool, but it doesn't work out so well against RP Law players. So really, you're just using him for his ramping ability and counter in hand. We have Black Maria, who we're also using for ramping ability. You have a really sick combo in the deck that if you can pull off the trifecta or the trifinity or whatever you want to call it, then you're just going to be in a very commanding position the entire game. And you're pretty much just going to win that duel. Kaido and Linlin, your top end, it's what you're trying to play, it's what you're trying to get into. This card here is what's going to help you finish off your opponent very quickly and effectively. Its ability to take a life and give you a life is very strong when attacking and also nuking the board so that your opponent doesn't have much to crack back with, so that you have a very high chance of surviving. Then also the amount of 2K counters that we play in the deck, you have a very good chance of being able to defend yourself on your way up to your 10-down turn. Then we play the 3 Uda. We're just playing 3 Uda in the deck because she's a 2K counter. We're not really summoning her. We're just using her for her 2K. There's never really a point to play her on the board. You're really just trying to get ramped up to get to the 10 cost Kaido, so you just really need to defend yourself on the way up there. We're playing Queen. Queen for cycling for whenever you have bad hands, and also it's a good blocker and something you can swing with in the event that you need to swing with the creature. We're also playing the Trafalgar Law. OP07 and OP08 meta, there is a lot of cards that are allowing people to have a lot of hand advantage. There are a lot of decks that have a lot of cards in the hand. So having this character in the deck almost seems crucial. It's either him or Isho, but you want to have something that's going to allow you to take cards, that's going to allow you to remove cards from your opponent's hand. I might go down on 1 Blocker Law and add 1 Isho, but I do like the fact that Blocker Law does have counter, and he does have a little bit of a lower cost, so it's a little bit easier to put him onto board. With Isho, he is higher cost, and he does have a better attack swing, and he does have an added bonus effect of -3 to all of the monsters on your opponent's board, which can nichely come in handy whenever you're using an event that we're playing in the deck. But moving forward, we're playing 4 of the Sabo Blocker. Sabo Blocker is good for, again, cycling cards out of your hand, help you find the pieces that you want to find, because we're mostly just using this to find our top end and just go into the top end of Kaido, Linlin, and Black Maria and Sabo, so that you just constantly have that combo. And to help facilitate constantly having that combo, we are playing Mancherry. The reason why we're playing Mancherry is just solely to get back the Rebecca's and the Sabos. You just really want to keep recycling Rebecca and Sabo. After you're using your Kaido and Linlin, you just want to keep on being able to grab back the Sabo from the graveyard. So you just keep on using his effect over and over to keep protecting your board. So you can just keep applying pressure to your opponent and just end the game that once Kaido and Linlin hits the board, it's pretty much a wrap. We're also playing Rebecca. We're playing Rebecca simply just to get the Sabo out of the graveyard. It's also a blocker. It also helps us defend ourselves, but really what we're mostly just playing it for is just to receive Sabo. You see the theme here of our black. Black is really just to receive Sabo, to get Sabo. But this queen here, this queen here is a really good card. Animal Kingdom Pirate searches for anything but itself. All really good for searching out all your other cards that you need in the deck, but not so good for searching out your queen blockers. But that's fine. Really, what you want to do is you want to use this to find the Onigashima if you don't have one early game. You're really just using your searcher cards to try and find those, and the next thing you're trying to look for is your ramping cards. But moving on, we're playing the We Are Going to Claim the One Piece. This event allows you to search your deck for a Animal Kingdoms or a Big Mom Pirates. You're just using that to search all your Animal Kingdom cards so you can add them to your hand. Again, adding more consistency to the deck and allowing you to find more of the pieces that you want to find so that you can do more of the things that you want to do. Moving on, we are running 4 of the, I can't even pronounce this right, but the Sovereignty card. What this does is that Don -2, if your leader has the Animal Kingdom or Big Mom Pirates type in it, you can KO 2 of your opponent's cost 6 or lower characters. This is extremely powerful for removing cards off of your opponent's board. This really helps in the RP Law matchup and any matchup really where your opponent's starting to swarm you and you're running low on defenses. This will help you keep into the game to where you can keep your opponent's board presence down low, to where once you get that Kaido Lin onto the field, you have at least enough life to where you can at least get that effect off once and be able to try and sway the game in your direction from there. Running 4 of the leader performance. This card is just to help you ramp. It is an in archetype searchable card that allows you to ramp up 1 Don while also drawing 1 card. That 1 Don is really crucial for playing your new 1-drop events, so you can ramp up by 1 and then play one of your 1-drop events, allowing you to draw and then search. Very powerful turn play for a turn 4 or even a turn 5 or even whenever you play it. The combining that with an Onigashima just makes for a very powerful ramping turn. It just gives you a free turn of Dawn because it allows you to go up by 2, 1 active, 1 rested. It's gonna be very powerful again when you're trying to lead into your top end, which is that King and Lin package that we're running. Again, I found that this deck is worked pretty good. I'm still trying to find the right core amount of cards, the synergy of everything, and just trying to figure out the deck as a whole. But this is the list that I have so far, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.